fearfully and wonderfully made. It was a morning like any other, but something felt different. For weeks, a cloud of anxiety had been hanging over me, whispering thoughts that I was a failure, that I wasn't good enough, that I was a burden. My mind felt like a battlefield, and I was losing. I sat with my Bible, and my eyes fell on Psalm 139 verses 13 to 14. I read the words aloud. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. The words weren't new to me, but this time, they weren't just a verse on a page. The Holy Spirit brought them to life. I saw a picture in my mind, not of a broken, worthless person, but of a masterpiece. God wasn't just a distant creator. He was an artist who had meticulously woven every part of me together. That's when I decided to receive it, by faith. I didn't feel it, not in my emotions anyway. The anxiety was still there, a knot in my stomach. But I chose to believe what God's words said over what my feelings were screaming. I spoke the truth out loud. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. God, you did a wonderful work in me. It was a small, quiet act of rebellion against the lies that had tormented me. I wasn't just saying a prayer. I was planting a seed of truth in the soil of my mind. The next day, I woke up, and the knot was a little looser. I repeated the verse. The day after, I felt a flicker of hope, something I hadn't felt in a long time. Each time a negative thought tried to sneak in, I would counter with that truth. I'm a failure, my mind would say. I'd respond, no, I am God's wonderful workmanship. I'm not worth it, my mind would whisper. I'd declare, God made me, and His work is wonderful. It wasn't a one-time fix, but a daily surrender. By faith, I chose to receive His grace, not as a feeling, but as a fact. And as I did, the grace of mental and emotional health began to bloom in my heart. The lies lost their power, and God's truth became my foundation. I was no longer a victim of my thoughts, but a victor, standing on the unshakable ground of who God says I am.